All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening. I'm definitely having a different kind of evening. Things are a little different around my household right now. I'm here by myself. This is abnormal. But it's good, man. It's good. It's all positive. Nothing bad. It's all positive. But anyway, man, y'all know, like I always say, if you want to hit me on my Instagram. That's below. If you interested in some of the merch I picked out for the different team, I definitely got some rocket colors on there. I got some thunder colors on there too. So I try to do for every team that's in the playoffs right now. If you like some of that, man, click below. Also, man, I'm trying to grow the channel. So if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button so I can continue to push this out, and it help YouTube push my channel too, man. I'm trying to grow a little bit here, man. So if you guys wouldn't mind helping me out there, I really would appreciate it. All right, so let's get into it, man. First of all, the Oklahoma City Thunder. This was one of the matchups everybody was waiting to see. You know, it might not have been the matchup, but it was one many people wanted to see, because you got to think about the dynamic, right? This matchup goes back to the Chris Paul being traded to OKC for Paul George, along with Gallinari and I think Gilchrist. I can't think of his name. I think it's Gilchrist Alexander. I don't know. One of them people with them names, but I'm hyphenated names. Yeah. So it goes back there, and of course, we all know there is no love lost between James Harden and Chris Paul. That experiment in Houston didn't last long. You know, it first looked like it was gonna go, and then that first year looked like they really had a chance. And the second year, it just seemed to fall apart. So they went ahead and made some moves, and I don't think Chris Paul was too happy about those moves. But to his credit, man, he stepped into this role like a leader, and he stepped into this role and pretty much became a mentor as well as a serious contributor to this team, and he got them in the playoffs, man. So that got to count for something. That got to count for something. And ironically, they ended with the same record as the Houston Rockets when the season was all done. Now we know some bubble and some other stuff going on, and get it. And also, man, I want to take up Chris Paul being the president of the Player Association, man, even getting this whole bubble thing so we can actually be watching the playoffs right now. Salute to him, man. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of talking about everything that they did up this game, because it wasn't a lot good to talk about in this game for OKC, man. OKC, this wasn't their night. Their defense didn't look up to par. Chris Paul didn't look up to par. They just didn't look like themselves. I mean, and I'm not gonna act like they're a juggernaut of a team, but they're better than what they shown tonight. I'm quite sure they're going to make some adjustments. They're going to make some adjustments and try to get it together, man, and try to come back for game 2. Just take this one here and just throw this tape away, because they didn't look good at all. I mean, Chris Paul couldn't get going. Gallinari started to get him going a little bit in the second half. They would make little runs, like all NBA games, right? It's always that little run teams make, but eventually they never catch up and everyone moves on. Other than that, man, it wasn't much more to talk about. I want to say this though. Steve Adams needs to be a lot more dominant than he's being. Mainly because Houston is so small. He got to take advantage of the time that he having. He got to make an impact just because of his length and height and ability. He's a very good big man. But even as much as you want to say that, you got to give credit to Houston, because they put so much pressure on those big men to have to guard on the outside, leaving the inside open, which entails also, do you want James Harden having a wide open lane? Nobody wants that. Not if you're playing against him. Shout out to the Rockets, man. I think tonight was the Rockets coming out party, because you got to think about it, man. Now they didn't have Russ tonight. Russ is dealing with a quad injury. That he's projected to come back within this series. So that's just an added layer of scoring potential and another level of play for them. But I thought that the Rockets got something to say about this title thing too, man. And the Rockets they came out tonight and let you know, like, we don't take us lightly, because in the Western Conference, man, you always hear Lakers, Clippers, and then you got the Trailblazers, they're the Cinderella story, and you know what I'm saying? It seemed like the Rockets get lost in there somewhere. And tonight they was like, well, they're not having it. They're not taking OKC lightly. They came out and did their thing, and as they're supposed to do. Many consider them the superior team when you look at the talent, when you look at what they have on their roster compared to what OKC have on their roster. I think they are the superior team, and they came out and played like it. See, the greats don't play around with the teams that are not good as them. This is good in the regular season. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, when it's time to go, it's time to go. And tonight, the Rockets made a statement, I think not only to OKC, but to the league. And Harden was doing his thing. I mean, I don't know why he gets so many. Like, he is so good at making people foul him at three-point line that it's sometimes you're just like, oh, my God, guy, just don't even guard him. Just let him shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people say it's acting. Some people say, he's just great at it. I never take credit from someone who's great at something. He's been doing it for so long. At this point, you got to consider it greatness, whether you like it or not. Also, Eric Gordon, man, he came out, especially that first half, like he was like, I'm back. Like, and you know what? I think for a lot of people, because this has been such an up and down season for Gordon, that people forgot. A lot of people have forgot about Eric Gordon. And this was his reintroduction. It felt like he should have came out to the song, allow me to reintroduce myself. But no, he came out and showed just how prolific of a scorer he is, as well as how he has different ways to impact the game. And then when you start to get him going, and then PJ Tucker going, who plays the 5 but also can push out, you start to get those guys going, man, and Harden. And then when Russ get back, when he get back, their ability to suck in a defense and then kick that ball out, and one of them making shots and people on the outside making shots, the Rockets got, in my opinion, just as much of a chance as anybody in this thing. And they're here to let you know. I'm definitely not counting them out, man. I've been one of the people that said you better count them in. I've been saying that about the Rockets. And we're gonna see how it all unfolds, man. It's the playoffs, and shout out to the Rockets. They made a statement. I thought it was a statement game for them tonight to let everyone know that, hey, we're here, we have arrived, we want our opportunity, and we want to be a mention among the real contenders, because they're real contenders. So with that being said, guys, that's my take. The Rockets up 1-0 over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Quite sure Oklahoma City gonna make some adjustment. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great. Thank you so much for the support. And y'all know I'll be right back at you after this Laker Portland game is about to go down.